Well, good morning and welcome to Ali's Self-Sufficient on the farm this morning. It's a nippy day, but the sun is coming out and getting on to doing some stuff around the farm today. We have a power cut inside, so it's pretty easy to do stuff on the farm today. So it's just past the shortest day, so this morning I've been working on potting in the last of my garlic and putting some at the gate. But I've got some here that I've got a strawberry bed that I've basically weeded out, and I'm putting some garlic just in amongst it. So this is my strawberry bed. You'll see I've taken some garlic and I've broken it up and I've just popped it in. It was just starting to sprout, and I've got another one over here. So I'm just companion planting that in amongst the strawberries. Now probably what I'll do today too is I can see some strawberries starting to develop there, so I'll just take some sort of straw or leaves or dry matter and just put them underneath the strawberries to actually lift them up so they're not sitting on the dirt. Got another wee garlic that I've just poked in there. Get some of these little weeds out. It's always best to pull those weeds out, you know, when they're little. Just get into them, because they become so much more of a bloody hassle when they're big, basically. So yeah, there we are. There's the strawberry this morning. Now I've got my wee patch here today that this is a you know, celery that's growing here, and of course before last year I self-seeded a lot of kale. There's some self-seeding kale in amongst the celery, so I'm going to keep this kind of as a celery bed, I think, apart from the parsleys there. So I've got a few celery plants, so I'm just going to plant a couple of celery plants there. Right, so this is the garden that I planted with Clay when he was here, and just in case you didn't see that video of Clay Tall Stories, check him out. He has marvellous videos. I just showed him what I was doing here, which is we've built the muscle buoy. I've got it on some old horse jump sands, and then we've got the water down under here, and I'm really hoping my pump will come today so that I can rig up my pump and pump water from the bottom to the top with a solar pump. So I'm hoping that'll turn up in the mail. But these seem to be going really well, so I companion planted garlic here, and these garlic, even though we're one day past the shortest day, these garlic are getting a real head start. So they're, you know, they're really well and truly underway. A bit of kale there, some lettuce, different lettuces. I've got choy and my citronella, so it's quite companion planted, quite heavy. I'll probably put some other things in there, depending on how that goes. And here's my little hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. There they are. Hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. And they're made by Castworks. I have a few Castworks things around my garden actually. I have a green man over here. He's just sort of sitting precariously. I think I'll give him a better place, but that's a green man. Yeah, so just checking over really, replanting, weeding out. I've got my little microgreens down here, and they seem to be going along all right. So it's this little baby rocket with baby spring onions coming up, and a few garlic in here, and some perpetual spinach there. So something's been eating that spinach, so I might have to make up a spray and give it a bit of a dealing too. Okay, so let's go into the greenhouse, see what's happening in here. Okay, so here's some garlic that I dug up that were all in a clump, and what I do is I just separate those out into separate garlic and plant them. And then here I've got some that have sprouted away, so that's like a little garlic that's just started to sprout. So being the shortest day, just having passed yesterday, it's really important to get those all in the ground now. This is the time of year we're putting our garlic in. So yeah, but sometimes if you leave them in, they just grow into a clump like that, and of course they're just ready to go. You know, I can separate those and just whop them in the ground, so which I will probably do shortly. And I need to get these celery plants that I've got here and pop them in my celery patch and fill that out. Thanks everyone for subscribing to the channel. It's really, really great to have your support in what I'm doing here. It's just a sideline for my music project. Some of you won't know anything about me music wise, but just want to know about the gardening. So remember to hit the red subscribe button below, and like on Facebook. I'll put the link in the description below, and also check out my Patreon, because I'm trying to get a Patreon going to help me be able to continue to make this content. And yeah, so it's all good. Have a great day and get your garlic in, because we passed the shortest day.